What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be previewing the game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Washington Capitals tonight in Washington, October 16th at 7 p.m. Now, the Leafs are coming off of a pretty good victory against the Minnesota Wild last night. They won 4-2. The big guys got going, and that was what the Leafs really needed. Guys like Tavares, guys like Marner, Matthews, who, although he's been really good, Nylander was really good in this game, a lot of scoring chances for him. They needed all the big guys to get going, including Morgan Rielly, who had 4 assists, a really good breakout performance for the season for him, and Freddie Anderson was solid. Although a lot of people, including myself, as far as we know right now at the time I'm recording this video, Freddie won't play back-to-back games, which the Leafs don't really want to do too much. They want to keep him, kind of fresh. But Michael Hutchinson is playing this game against the Capitals, whereas I honestly wish it was the other way around, where Freddie was starting this game tonight against the Caps, and Hutchinson would have got the Wild, because the Wild are not as good as the Capitals. The Capitals are a team that can still win the Metro if they really start stringing together some wins. They still have a lot of talent there. The Metro is going to be tough this year, like most divisions are this year. There's a lot of good teams in the league. The parity is good, but the Leafs should have had Freddie playing this game against the Caps, in my opinion. But Michael Hutchinson will get the start. As far as we know, Braden Holtby will be the goaltender. I believe Samsonov was the other goalie that has played it, and he's got 2 wins. Holtby's only got 1 at the time I'm recording this. But Matthews and Ovi are leading the teams in goal again at the time I'm recording this. I don't believe the Capitals played last night. No, they did not, as far as I know. But again, you have to look out for Ovechkin. The guy, if he's parked on that wing, especially on a power play, you have to get guys on him. The Leafs have to find a way to keep Alexander Ovechkin off the score sheet. That is the best way to win games. If you get Braden Holtby playing to the best of his ability, then you're really going to have to find ways to score, because Braden Holtby is one of those goalies where if he's hot, he's going to win some games. And this is the thing for the Leafs. This is very important. Back-to-backs aren't always the best to the Toronto Maple Leafs. We've seen it already, a massive collapse this year against the Montreal Canadiens when they're leading by a significant amount, and they allow the teams to get back into the game. They run out of gas. So this is, again, a back-to-back for the Leafs. They had to travel from Toronto to Washington. You've got your backup goaltender, as far as we know, is starting the game. I doubt it's going to be Freddie at the time I'm making this video. I can even check Twitter, I guess, while we're recording this. But the Leafs have to be careful here. You have to keep your foot on the gas. Then they don't play, I believe, until Saturday. So you really definitely have to keep an eye on there. There's nothing right now out there, but it looks, as far as I know, it looks like it's going to be Freddie Anderson or Michael Hutchinson in goal. Now, the Leafs also need Hutchinson to gain some confidence. They need him to string together some really good games. They need to make sure that he is confident in the crease. Because if you get a confident Michael Hutchinson, it goes the same way for any player on the team. You're going to have more confidence putting him in that position. You're going to be like, okay, Freddie can have this night off to rest. We're okay with Hutchinson in the crease. Until the Leafs make another move, which they probably won't. It's another video that I want to kind of get to. There's some good goaltenders out there that have cleared waivers that you might be able to pry from teams for cheap. But again, you have to watch the cap hit. The Leafs have to stay to a really cheap cap hit, which Hutchinson is. If you're able to keep him healthy and go in here and he's playing some good games, that's the best case scenario for the Leafs, for both goaltenders. So again, the big guns, we need them to come out and have a great game, because we all know the Washington Capitals, they've got a great crowd. Their barn, their arena is always going to be very loud. They've got a great fan base, so shout out to the Capitals. They're always a fun team to watch. I grew up loving Alexander Ovechkin, still one of my favorite players of all time. I'm only 23 years old, so I've grown up in the era of Ovechkin versus Crosby, and I love and respect both those guys. So it's always fun to watch them play, but he's just not allowed to do nothing tonight. So look out for Carlson too. He's got 9 assists on the season. He's having a really good start. Morgan Rielly's out here putting a bunch of points up as well. Matthews has 7 goals to start the year. Ovi has 5. So, Ovi, any one of these nights could get going. So we'll have, hopefully it's not against the Leafs tonight, but again, it's a 7 p.m. start. This was your preview for the game, the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Washington Capitals for October 16th. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. Love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 7,000 subscribers. If you're a fan of the Capitals or any other NHL team, I don't just make videos on the Leafs. I make videos on every team in the league. So make sure to check all those out. My social media is down below. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.